Hey, where is my camera? Turn on camera. There we go. Cool. Okay. Alright, hey everybody. So, sorry for the somewhat late start. I was planning on starting like around 11, but had a few things come up. Alright, so it is Spooky Month Day 9, barely, for another 49 minutes. I did a poll on Instagram about what we're going to play today. Let me double check it here. I believe it is still tied. Yep, it is tied equally between Slime Rancher and Warzone. So, we're going to do both. I'm probably an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours of Warzone, and then we'll jump into Slime Rancher and have like a nice chill finish of the stream. So I'm going to adjust a few stream details here real quick, and then we will get started. Well, this should actually make sure that I can hear myself first. Testing. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool, it's working. Alright, something about the Call of Duties, I don't know what it is, it always messes up like what the category is and stuff like that. So it's like you have to manually go in and change it. I cannot wait until I can like afford a computer that can run OBS with a capture card. Alright, let's see here. Whoops. And I just knocked my tea over. Lovely. Luckily it did not land on any electronics. Alright, give me 1 second. Okay. Where's my camera? Not there. It's back now. There it is. Okay, cool. Alright. Send out the stream notification real quick. Okay, cool. Okay. Alright, let's get started. I think there's currently a Halloween event for COD going on. Let's see. Hey there, Ritter. How's it going? Oh, okay, that's their Halloween event for COD. Having a Predator crossover. You never know what COD's gonna pull out. Oh, it's the Black Ops 6 Black's Battle Pass. Yeah, because I'm totally gonna spend $30 to buy a Battle Pass for a game that ends in a month, and then pretty much nothing is usable anymore. Nope. It's one of the things I hate about Call of Duty sometimes is they try to add cool stuff in at like the last second. It's like as soon as 7 drops, the players will stop playing 6. And yeah, it just goes downhill. It's not fun. But then they still try to, you know, push content. Okay. Alright, let's see what I was using here. It's been a long time since I touched this. Anything to grab your cash. Yep. Especially Activision, it seems. I mean, it's like with a couple of them, you know. Hey, Jax. Good evening. With a couple of, you know, their games, it was interesting because it's like they like all of your gun cosmetics, all of your skins and stuff carried over. I think it was between Warzone, Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, which was really nice because it's like, you know, you buy the battle passes, you run all the skins, you get all the gun blueprints and stuff, and then, you know, you get to carry them into the next game. And then they did not do any carryover between Modern Warfare and Black Ops, and as far as I know, they're not planning on doing any carryover from 6 into 7, so it's like anything that you get now, you pretty much in a month you can't use. Alright. Let me test this thing out super quick. Yep, my build is still good. There are some snipers that do better damage in Warzone. I think, at least unless they change stuff. No, I don't want to go back into firing range. It's been a while since the controls are unfamiliar. Let's see, the frost line. How much damage does it do? Like, compared. I don't know. All I know is that the Kar 98 is... I think the HDR does slightly more damage in Warzone, but the Kar 98 is just fun to use. Let's see. Now it looks like it's 2 shots. It might be... Okay, it's a single headshot where I think the... There's the car. Nope, car's a single headshot too, okay. Yeah, the HDR. I don't know if it's based off of an actual gun or not. know what it is about controllers, but just blowing into the stick input fixes the drift. Yeah, it's a very, very beefy gun. Kind of a cool looking one too. I think this is one of the ones I always pretty much max out the snipers in CODs when I play them. Sniping is my absolute favorite. I think it is a variation. No, it says it's a 12.7 by 108 millimeter. I don't know if that is like an actual bullet or if that, you know, coincides with an actual bullet, but okay. Looks like they base off of Barrett for sure. They probably did. Royale. I do like they added, with Warzone at least, they added the casual modes, which is kind of nice. You have probably like 15, 20 actual players, and then it kind of backfills everything with bots, which is nice because, you know, you can actually load in and not get murdered in the first 3 seconds. Ooh, added zombies. Okay. Let's try that. Squad fill off. So let's try. How's everybody doing tonight? See if I'm still as good at Warzone as I used to be. And I used to be like, yeah, kind of so-so. Not too bad. That's good. That's good. How about me? I'm tired, kind of. I don't know. I had to drive to and from Phoenix today, and it was like, I think I left my house at like, woke up at 6. I think I left at 8, and got back like half an hour ago, like 10:30ish. So long day, but I don't know. I slept a bit on the way home, so not terrible. That is a very long ass day. Very long ass day. Yeah, it was like 3-4 hours of. All right, my pistol build still works. It was like 3-4 hours of driving there, a couple hours in Phoenix, and then I think 3 or 4 hours driving back. It's like you can almost kind of tell the players from the bots. Alright. Ah, zombies! There's a lot of zombies! Okay, that's pretty badass. It'd be great if the plane actually crashes from the zombies. Alright. I have, like, it's been so long since I played this. I'm gonna drop kind of over here, military base-ish. How do I ping? D-pad up. Okay, cool. I haven't touched this in a couple of years. Actually, about a year, probably. I can never tell if those are actual players or if those are bots or what. There seems to be a dude right here, though. Yeah, that was a bot. Hey, buddy. Thanks for the armor plates. Okay, compact. LMG. Got Genworks. Let's get the AK. I just need to find a sniper rifle.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh, that works right now. Nice. I heard something. Oh. Zombie.
Changing mags.
Oh crap. How many zombies are there? COD used to do zombies kind of like localized in one little area, but this appears like it's everywhere.
Incoming fire.
And I'm hearing lots of gunfire. Ooh. Thank you. 30.
On my last mag.
Ooh, that's a good
Loading new
gun.
mag.
Okay. It's also legendary, so it does much more attachments. One of the kind of the fun things about Warzone is that it's a standard battle royale, so you drop into the pistol, you have nothing. You can get like loadout drops. So like that Car 98 that I showed right before we started, I can get that if I can find it in-game loadout drop.
They're on me. Reloading.
Let's see what he had. Pretty much nothing. Okay. At least this thing's suppressed, so it's not giving my position away every time I kill a zombie.
Gas is inbound.
I really need to find a Car 98 though. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and... Actually, wait, was that a stim pack in there? I know, I've watched some people play this where it's like they're just constantly moving. Pull it as a stim, and I have no idea how they do that. It's like just 100 miles an hour in buildings, through everything. It's like I have no idea how people can manage that. That's a frost line.
Changing mags.
Let's check that out. That one's better though. Sniper nest. Yeah, I usually do that.
Is online.
Shotgun. I usually do find a sniper nest, but it's kind of hard. So the map, that circle there, the map is constantly shrinking. So basically, it forces the players into like a smaller and smaller zone. And so, I mean, you can post up somewhere for maybe 4 or 5 minutes, and then depending on where you're at, you have to keep moving.
Reloading.
And never touch vehicles. If you're in a vehicle, it marks you on the map, and they are extremely loud. There's the the added benefit of you can run everything over, and it usually kills things first go. But I've been killed using vehicles way more than I have had benefit from them. I'm gonna take the cocktail. Molotovs and shotguns are like your absolute best friend when it comes to zombies. Doesn't matter what the game is.
Changing mags.
Josh here tonight. Josh is not. Josh is actually sleeping right now. He stayed home and to take care of the animals and stuff. He stayed home to take care of the animals while we were gone. So.
5 kills.
I didn't hear any other zombies. Okay, this thing is not silenced, but look at the magazine on that thing. And the scope. So I will definitely take that. The 2 times you will get killed the most in Call of Duty, Warzone especially, is moving and reloading. So I kind of go back and forth. That's pretty good. I kind of go back and forth between heavy magazines, even though it slows you down, or the fast reload ones. You know, you maybe a few less bullets, but you can reload it twice as fast versus versus a heavier magazine, because it does slow your movement speed down. Yep, that's a player right there. Got him. How did that not?
Changing mag.
How did that not kill him first shot?
Watch it.
Oh, I'm being tracked by a player bounty.
Invade and survive. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
That guy... I think I killed him. It didn't give me a kill notification, but I downed him. And I highly doubt... Ooh, missile bombardment. I highly doubt that anybody has a... I highly doubt that anybody has a self-revive kit at this early in the game. Alright, I'm going to push that loadout drop because I want my car 98. Ooh, what did he drop? What is that? Oh, deployable cover.
Loading new mag.
Alright, I hear more gunfire over here. Airstrike.
Precision airstrike available.
Changing mag.
Ground moving.
Gunfire. I think that was just another bot. You can usually tell the bots because they are ridiculously inaccurate. You can usually tell a player because they are not. Okay, here we go, in a car 98 build. I'm gonna keep that up though over my handgun. Alright, we are in business now. Where's my snapshots? Car 98 is honestly, across all of the Call of Duties I've played, I have probably used this gun the most. I absolutely love this thing. Alright, I'm still being hunted. A lot of zombies down there.
Solid work evading the
A lot of zombies down there, damn. I hate the nighttime matches because it is very hard to see like where people are at. Here, gunfire like over there. Wait, I saw like a... It's hard to tell like what's the zombie spawning noises and what's the like what's players. That's a player. Yeah, that's definitely a player. Alright, buddy.
Planting spring mine. Loading new mag.
Landmine right there. Another one.
LDBR inbound.
Watch it.
Oh, he almost got me.
Fire.
Ah, damn it. The guy that dropped the missile barrage on me was not the guy that I got. Gotcha. Yeah, he got me. Luckily, you get one respawn. The first time you die, it puts you in the gulag, and then it's a 1v1 fight.
Stand by.
If you win the fight, it gives you a second life. If you lose the fight, you're done. And then you can also stand here, like, spectate when two other people fight and throw rocks at them.
Earn redeployment.
Okay.
Die try.
So he's right there. It always shows you that where they start. Damn it.
Deploying smoke. Reloading.
Where is he? Where is he?
Target down. Stand by for redeployment. Good.
Got him.
Ready to go.
Alright. Now the really sucky thing is I can't tell. Okay, it doesn't put me back. No, it does put me back where I was at. Right? No, I was over in the quarry. Okay. Sucky part though, you spawn with nothing. But a 22 pistol, so. I'm gonna drop here. Sometimes there's good loot on buildings. Oh, you know what? Oh, okay, it gives you the gun you had in the gulag. So. Oh. There's a Barrett.
Changing mags.
Precision airstrike.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Okay, and I got players coming. Got him right here. I was able to get him.
Bringing in recon.
All right, I might not survive the zombies though.
Final mag. They almost had me. On my last mag.
Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel point to discover the next gap.
It's a strike.
Final mag.
Priority tasking request received. UAV exiting AO.
I can't see anything on this damn smoke.
On my last mag.
Yeah, like I said, you can always tell when you run into another player versus when you run into a bot. Oh, there's two guys there. Interesting. Oh, I forgot. So it's, I can't remember if it's, I think it's trios. Might even be quads. I solo matched, but just because I solo matched, you still get put up against people, against other, like, full teams. That makes sense. I forgot about that. Alright. Oh, look. Unlock stuff on the battle pass that I am not going to be buying. Alright, let's see here. What was my... How many kills did I get? Yeah, I don't care about the battle pass. I just wanted to see. Alright. What did I do that for? That's weird. I mean, come on. I don't care about the battle pass. I just... And it's glitchy and broken. Why am I not surprised? Okay. Let's try that again. I'm gonna throw on a different operator though. What do I got here? Where's the one I was looking for? No, another match started. Alright. Alright, let's see if I can survive longer this time.
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by. Enemy soldier incoming.
I did not deploy his parachute in time. Boink.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Ha! In the bag.
All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone.
Loading new.
Alright, where should we drop this time? This is the map. Let's zoom in a little bit here too. Bonk. Where should we drop, chat?
Battle Royale. Keep clear of the gas. Get to the safe zone.
Alright, let's try like TV station. I think
LT
that's...
mark. Get ready to jump.
I really love how like big their maps are. Alright, let's jump on the TV station. There's usually somewhat decent loot here. Oh, there's a chopper. Forgot about the chopper. Might come back for that after I get a better gun than just this handgun. Oh, it's not terrible. There's your Barrett 50 cal. I actually have not used this one all that much. If I remember right, they added it not too long. Here's somebody. They added it not too long before I stopped playing 6. We'll keep this assault rifle. Alright.
Incoming fire. Changing mags.
He had nothing good. Okay. I hear gunfire over here, but I don't see anything yet. Shotgun. There's also a... Wait, what is that? No, heartbeat sensor. Yeah, I'll take that. There's also a bounty in here somewhere. Oh crap, dude's coming back.
You've got gas moving in.
Oh, and they have a sniper rifle. With an actual scope. I bet it wasn't terrible damage-wise, but the scope that's on it is terrible. It's like a 4x scope.
Reloading.
Alright, where is this bounty at? I hear it. I just don't see it. Whew, there we go. Alright, let's go hunt another player down.
Targets identified. Weapons free.
Where's he at? Oh, he's just right up in the hills here. Ketchup Apple. That sounds like a bot name. Their bot names in this are so weird. Just regular random. It's like someone just went to ChatGPT and was like, "Hey."
They're on me.
Okay, maybe not. That was Where is he? Where is he? Heard him.
Incoming fire.
All bounty targets are KIA. Well done.
Changing mags.
Now that was probably a player. Welcome back. Oh yeah, that was definitely a player. I'm gonna steal his gun. Alright, we are at 5 kills. Damn, these
Reloading.
zombies are kind of tanky. 3 headshots to kill those things. It really is a pretty cool game mode. It is a lot of fun. I only ever play on the casual mode.
Incoming tactical.
So the... Okay, I mostly played survival.
Loading new
So the zombies are just seasonal. Those are only there during October. Got a guy right here. Yeah, the zombies are only only in October for for Halloween. But the rest of the game mode is honestly exactly the same year round. It's kind of fun. I really like that they added the casual mode. Because I might do a round on normal just to show everyone the difference. You can actually have fun and survive a lot longer on the normal mode. I mean, on casual, the normal mode is just full of sweats. People just play this thing 24/7, and it's like you spawn, you walk 10 feet, and you get sniped from someone halfway across the map, and it's not really any fun.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
reloading.
Okay, there's a loadout drop.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Oh, we should know better than this. There's going to be it. Grab that guy's grab the guy's LMG because they actually had a pretty decent build with it. Gunfire up here, right there.
They're on me.
Crap. Yep, that's the player.
Loading new mag. They almost had me.
That's why I love the car. 2 shots. Doesn't matter how good your armor is. 1 shot is an armor break. 1 shot is a kill. If you have less than half armor, it's always a kill. I don't know what that was.
Changing mags.
And if you're good enough to land a headshot, I am not quick scoping, but if you're good enough to land a headshot, it's a 1 shot even through armor. That's what I think one of the biggest annoyances with the normal mode is like there are people that are just like perfect on headshots and will get you every single time. And it's like you'll be fine, you'll be running along, full armor, everything, and then bang, you're dead and you're back in the lobby.
Reloading.
So the survival mode where the waves get harder, was that against zombies or against just like human AI? Here's what's left of the plane that you fly in on.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Where is he? Where is he? Against AI. Okay. So those are like the co-op. I'm gonna take that. It's a gold level. So that's probably like just the co-op. Those co-op survival modes. Yeah, okay. Those are always fun. They did add a few of those with Modern Warfare. I think was it 4? One of the newer Modern Warfare ones. Where's the player? Where's the player? I hear him. There he is. Or maybe that was a bot. I don't know. Shit. Nope.
Smoke out. They're on me. Reloading. That's 10.
AK-74. I think I like this thing better just because it's legendary rarity. It has all of the attachments. And it's silent, so there's that. Nice, thank you. Honestly, I used to be even better than this. I have not touched Warzone in a hot minute.
Loading new mag.
And it plays a lot different than... I did up here. It plays a lot different than the normal multiplayer modes, just because it's so open world. Like a multiplayer Cyberpunk. A multiplayer Cyberpunk would have been absolutely amazing. I have wanted a multiplayer Cyberpunk. I have wanted a multiplayer Witcher, and like for forever. Crying Night City. Yeah, I feel that. So I actually did Cruising Night City. Yes, that would be so cool. I actually did. What the hell was that? I actually did just reinstall Cyberpunk on my PS5. I'm thinking about giving it a try, streaming sometime in the near future. Alright. Shit, where's it coming from? There it is.
Incoming fire.
Damn it. Got him.
Reloading.
Alright, we use... I hate zombies. I mean, I love zombies, but I hate zombies. I might start playing again soon, but not sure. I played it so many damn times. Yeah, I feel that. I want to actually finish it. So I bought it when it first came out. I was honestly one of the people that was kind of dumb enough to pre-order it, and I pre-ordered it on PS4 because they were like, "Oh, it's gonna be amazing. It'll run on PS4." Like, "Oh, it's gonna be amazing." You know, it runs on PS4. It runs on everything, and so I pre-ordered it. I got it on PS4, and oh my goodness, it was a dumpster fire. It was terrible. It barely ran. I was pretty disappointed. I stuck with it, and I played about halfway through it, even under those conditions. And then I kind of just was like, you know what? Nope, I'm gonna wait. Wait until it gets a little bit more put together. So I didn't touch it for like 6 months or so. Oh, we gotta run zone. I didn't touch it for like 6 months, and then when I got my PS5, I went back to it, and it's like, okay, they'd made a lot of improvements. It was, you know, pretty good. I enjoyed it. Oh crap, vehicle. Alright. Let's see.
Requesting close air support.
Alright.
Not this time.
I got them both! I got them both! Single airstrike. Beautiful. Alright. Oh shit, there's a third guy. Oh no, that's a zombie. Like a Wolfenstein show. Ooh, I did not. That would be pretty good. I saw they did. I saw they did all the the secret level ones. I've yet to see that. I need to. It's on my watch list. Some people made Fallout. Okay, Fallout was good. I loved Fallout. They did such an amazing job with Fallout. Alright, where's the dude? They're chasing somebody. Crap. Oh, there's two of them. Crap. Okay.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Damn it. Nope. I got the other guy. Oh, they had a third. Dang nabbit. Those are the guys that I downed with that airstrike. So secret level was great. They were so much fun. They were in real tournament. My episode was nostalgic. Yeah, I've heard amazing things about it. I've not had a chance to watch it yet. Well, I've had a chance to watch it. I don't know. I don't watch a whole lot of TV. I buy shows, I buy movies, and I'm like, oh,
Loading new mag.
I should watch these, and then I don't ever actually watch them. I have like a massive category
Let's get to it.
of movies and stuff that I need to actually finish now, so. But Secret Level is definitely on that list. That movie's about 5 years ago, and I have not watched LOL. I feel that. I feel that. So I actually got rid... What in the world is that? I actually got rid of most of my DVD collection this last year, just because it's trying to slim down a little bit. I have Apple movies, and so I just... there's the digital service Vudu, and Movies Anywhere is really cool. So you can with compatible movies, you can scan the QR code, and you can basically convert your disc into a digital copy for like $2. New Conjuring. I don't really do horror movies. You know, more power to people that do, but I don't know. I've never been a horror movie type. Shit. You are not helping, zombie. Damn it. Nope. That zombie did not do me any favors. I broke his armor. I probably would have had him if that zombie had not broken my armor and hit me a few times. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big horror. Like, I like science fiction. I like suspense, but I don't do horror. All right, 16th place. I had 13 kills. That's not bad. Wrote the Alien movies. Those I would watch. For me, those like fall more under sci-fi suspense than horror. I think I have a couple of them. I just have not gotten to them yet. I'm very curious to watch them, mainly because one of my absolute favorite movies is Blade Runner. Blade Runner was amazing. Blade Runner, was it 2049, was amazing. I love that universe. Ridley Scott did both of those. Just won the most insane and thrilling card game of my life with your support. Nice. What game are you playing? But so it's like I love the Blade Runner universe, and so War. Okay, War's a fun card game. Yeah, Blade Runner is awesome. I've heard that the new Alien Earth has a lot of. No, I don't want to play the animation back out. I've heard that the new Alien Earth TV show has a lot of like unofficial tie-ins to Blade Runner. I know Ridley Scott, like, they never said anything in any of the movies or anything, but I know Ridley Scott always said that, you know, unofficially it was all connected. You know, it was the same universe. The replicants and the synthetics were just, you know, I think the replicants were Blade Runner set later or earlier. I don't remember the exact timeline. Alright. I'm trying to find a skin that I had, and I don't remember which one it was from. think it was this dude. I think Deckard was a replicant. See, I would love to say yes. If you're just going off of the base movie, I would say absolutely. If you're including if you're including the second one, the 2049, they made it very clear. Okay, just off the first, absolutely, yeah. Deckard is a replicant. I mean, they pretty much said in the second one that he wasn't, but yeah, if you're going off the first, absolutely, he's a replicant. Everything with like the unicorn, the dreams, all of that. Yeah, he was. Yeah, the unicorn in the hallway. It's like, I mean, that was out of one of his dreams. The only way that, the other guy, I can't forget what his name was. The only way he would have known about that is, if he was like had seen Deckard's dreams. Which I guess there is like a subplot where it talks about like the replicant memories are recorded and it can actually be like viewed by humans. So in this case, they would be viewable by the police department he works for. I cannot find the skin I'm looking for. So this one. It is a great movie. It's absolutely one of my favorites. Is it Modern Warfare 2? No. No, it was one of like a gas mask skin. It was really cool looking. I can't remember who it was for though. Some Chewy. This one? No. Dang nabbit. I wish there was a way like to sort of showed you all the little variations. Wasn't Zeus? Is it Hutch? Nope. It wasn't. I don't think it was 6. It was though. I gotta find this down, otherwise it's gonna drive me crazy. Oh, where was it? Was it soap? Where? Is it the Irish guy? No. Man, I don't remember. Maybe I favored it now. What are your guys' like favorite sci-fi movies though? I think mine is definitely Blade Runner. Star Wars is a very close second. Alright. I'm just gonna go like one at a time until I find the one I'm looking for. Biohazard, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Add that to my favorites. Star Trek Wrath of the Khan, Star Trek First Contact, and Screamers with Peter Weller. Never seen Screamers. I love all of the original Star Trek movies.
It's a warfare to me.
I absolutely love Star Trek. I always like to joke. I'm a huge fan of pretty much anything that begins with Star. It's like I love Star Wars, I love Star Trek, I love Stargate. You know, I grew up with all of those, and I just absolutely love them. All right, let's do another match here. Oh, okay, so here I'm gonna do a match in. I'm gonna do a match in normal. Or is it Battle Royale? Casual. Here you go. Battle Royale. I like the movies better than the show. The movie start getting stuff done. Oh, really? Okay, you like the movie better than the show? See, I loved the. I'll just sell this. I loved the movie. I love the show more. Gotta love The Fifth Element. I've actually never seen The Fifth Element. I've heard it's good. I've not seen it. I grew up more on the Stargate show than I did the movie. The movie was pretty good, but for me the show was best. I absolutely loved the cast. I was never really a fan of the cast for the movie. And I was kind of disappointed when they not really disappointed. I mean, I love that they're going to be continuing Stargate. But a couple years ago, they announced that they were going to be doing some sequel movies. Love Kurt Russell, so it was awesome. Kurt Russell is a pretty good actor. But yeah, they announced that they will be making a sequel movie to the Stargate movie, using the original actors, and basically it's going to be with the mindset that the show never happened. It was just, the movie 1, then movie 2, then movie 3, I think they said they're going to make. Which I kind of hate it when they do that. I mean, I understand it, but I kind of hate it when they are be like, okay, all this that happened never happened, we're just going to, restart. Alright, this is taking forever. Alright, let's back out. It's like no one's playing normal anymore. Okay, let's just do casual. Some good episodes, but then it became a parody of itself. I mean, I suppose, like when I say I like the show, I didn't like the last couple of seasons. It's like I know it's kind of weird because it's like they ended it and then they turned around and they brought it back and they tried doing something new that just didn't really take off. They did 4 or 5 seasons, then they ended it again, and then they tried bringing it back with movies and it just didn't take off. I like the original. I think the original ending was 8 seasons, and then they added on 12, 4 more, and tried ending again with 12. So I like the original 8. The original 8 series I think were the best. Their spin-offs were okay. I liked Atlantis. Atlantis was really good. Universe, did not like that one. It just did not click. They even said they were trying to turn it into a soap opera, which I don't know why they did that. It just did not work. It just did not work. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of my favorite shows. Still is. That, and then I've been watching the Star Trek Strange New Worlds. I really like that one. It's a lot of fun. It's very much like a throwback to kind of the original series, and they even said that that's kind of they were trying to capture the vibe of the original series. And yeah, it's fire. Yeah, it is. It's good. And I love the cast. I love what they did with it. We're watching a little bit of Discovery too. Not a huge fan of Discovery. I don't know. The cast just didn't click with me. I mean, it's good writing, good special effects, good everything, but the cast just didn't really click. Yeah, the Gorn are scary. I love what they did with the Gorn. And I love the tie-ins that they're doing with the original series. So they brought the Gorn in. they brought the Gorn in for the first time in the episode Arena, where where the Metrons basically take the Gorn captain and they take Kirk and they put him on the planet and tell him they have to fight to the death. And so they did an episode in the most recent season that was the same thing. They took the captain, Ortega, and they stranded her on a planet. Yeah, that was a great episode. And they took Ortega and they stranded on a planet with another Gorn, and they had to work together. And at the end of the episode, you realize that it's the Metrons that did it again. And they end the episode with the Metrons saying, we need more data. We'll have to do this again in the future, which ties into when they pretty much do the same experience again with Kirk and with the Gorn captain. So I don't know, they're just fun little tie-ins like that, or just it's very good writing, and they're doing a good job with it. It's probably one of my favorite Star Trek series right now. My absolute favorite is still Deep Space Nine, just because I grew up with that. I would watch that as a kid. We would watch every Saturday morning. We would watch. Every Friday night we would watch Deep Space Nine reruns, and every Saturday morning we would watch Hogan's Hero and MASH reruns. And so I love all three of those shows.
Check weapons and gear.
It's very nostalgic. That, and then the other show I've been watching lately is Futurama. I love Futurama. It's just I was able to get they had a deal like 6-7 months ago, and I was able to get like all original 10 seasons, was it, for like $20. So I've just been slowly working through those. Fist of the North Star. I'm not familiar with that one. Is it pretty good? What's the is it like sci-fi? Is it fantasy? Is it modern? What's the what's the setting or the genre? Retro anime sci-fi. Okay. I might have to look into that. I love retro anime sci-fi, and I love anything post-apocalyptic. I will have to look into that. Huge Ghost of the Shell fan. Ghost in the Shell, sorry. It's on Crunchyroll. Okay, I'll have to look that one up. Yeah. Trying to remember what the last anime I watched was. My sister kind of turned me on to Spy Family. That one's just fun. It's kind of dorky on occasion, but I don't know. It's a fun one. My absolute favorite it'd be Ghost in the Shell. I've heard Hellsing is good. I have not seen it. Let's see, what was the last ones I watched? I watched all of Sword Art. That one was... The first half season was pretty good, and then they kind of just got way too repetitive with it. So I watched Sword Art. I watched some of Trigun. I watched Claymore. I watched Goblin Slayer. I watched most of Spy Family. And then I've been working my way through Standalone Complex, the Ghost in the Shell series. The movie, though, is one of my absolute favorite animes of all time. And Neon Genesis. And Cowboy Bebop, thank you. I don't know how I forgot about that one, but I forgot about that one. I love Cowboy Bebop. I want to see the new show, Lazarus. I have not. I have HBO Max. I just haven't had I always keep forgetting about it. I really want to see Lazarus. It looks really good. It's done by the same studio and animators that did Cowboy Bebop, and so it looks like.
Take more than that.
Yeah, I've heard it's pretty good too. Very interesting concept too. All right, I got some landmines. And Outlaw Star. I've heard good things about Outlaw Star. I have not watched it. I'm kind of very picky with my anime. I don't know. I tend to shy away from some of the ones that have like really like kind of dorky animation style. I don't know why. I just don't. They just don't click. So it's like I don't like One Piece. I don't like Dragon Ball Z. I don't know. I mean, nothing. You know, if people like them, more power to them. There's not anything like bad with them. It just didn't really click with me. It's like I like art styles. How dare me? Yeah. Yeah, I get that a lot, honestly. Okay, let's correct that. I get that a lot. But yeah, like Ghost in the Shell. Actually, honestly, Dragon Ball Z is my favorite. I don't know. I need to actually sit down and watch an episode before I make a judgment. I've seen like clips here and there, and it seems corny. I mean, no offense, but it's like it seems kind of corny and dorky, and I don't know. Maybe that's what they were going for. I don't know, but I tend to kind of gravitate more towards like more serious animes. Like I love the art style. It gets pretty gory. Okay. Like I said, I haven't seen any of it. Art style, it's like I loved Ghost in the Shell. I loved Neon Genesis. Kind of like that old hand-drawn art styles. Cowboy Bebop. Has seen what I've said, the extreme moments of carnage. Okay. I always kind of find it interesting when shows do that. Like, we've been watching... I completely forgot about this until now. We've been watching the new Nautilus show. It's very interesting. It's basically a retelling of like the origin story of Captain Nemo from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, by Jules Verne. They did a really good job with it. Like it has moments where it's very serious, like a character dies or whatever. But it's like there's not a whole lot of language. It's not overly gory. There's no like sex or nudity. They did a really good job with it, and it pivots from like kind of sometimes like almost kind of like slapstick comedy to being very serious, like main character dying or stuff like that. They did a very good job of kind of like just balancing everything out. All right, I'm gonna drop a spring mine right here, so the next poor soul that walks up these stairs gets a express ticket to the afterlife. Little Disney 20,000 Leagues is one of my favorite movies, so I don't want to. I understand that. I loved that. What was it? Is it Kirk Douglas? I think it was something Douglas. I loved that movie. That was a good movie. Their casting on that was amazing. Kirk Douglas and James Mason, yeah. Yeah, that was a very well done movie. Fight with the giant squid. That song that Kirk Douglas sings, when he's walking around with the ukulele, still lives rent free in my head. It's like I'll find myself just humming on, and then I'm like, oh wow, it's that song. Yeah, Wheel of Tail. I love that song. That is a good. Alright, I got a care package. What do we got here? Ooh, damn. Okay. Hand cannon, score streak. It's a good shanty. It really is. It really is. Now we'll go with the aims. The world out is I have not seen any people, and that's kind of disconcerting. And I need to get into play before I suffocate in the gas. Yeah, I basically have, you can see it closing, basically the zone just shrinks and shrinks and shrinks until it forces all the remaining players into this tiny little zone. Kirk Douglas is a perfectionist. You learn just play the ukulele, whole spinning it for you. Okay, nice. That's awesome. I kind of find it's always, it's like I love as an actor, I love actors that, you know, go that extra step for the authenticity. There are some actors that go a little bit over the top with it. One like Jared Leto. I am going to die in the zone. That is embarrassing. Damn.
Take much.
Damn. Yeah. I think the big thing that kind of like, I don't know, he's very good in all the roles he plays, but he kind of takes like the whole he kind of takes the whole method acting a little too far. Like for I don't know if you know this, but for Blade Runner 2049, the character he plays is blind. The dude actually super glued his eyes closed for the duration of filming, so that he had to actually play the part. And I'm just like, you know, that's dedication to your role, but maybe a little bit on like the weird. Yeah, it's just weird. Yeah. I'm kind of interested to see what he does with Tron Ares. He's the main character in the new Tron movie.
Earn redeployment or die trying.
Alright, let's see if we can get this guy. Her is absolute garbage.
Target down.
Kind of like that player there.
Don't follow me.
Really? They retcons Tron Legacy? That sucks. I've only seen bits and pieces of Tron Legacy, but from what I saw, it was good. And I absolutely love the original Tron movie. That's one of my favorite movies. Alright. Don't get a snap I here. Actually, that's better. Yeah, the original Tron was it was a fun, it was very good original. Yeah, it was just a fun, good movie.
Gas moving.
Okay, we got a player up here. Let's see if we can sneak up on him. Shit, where'd he go? Sorry, buddy. He just got out of the gulag too. He did not have a whole lot on him. Okay, I need some high ground. And to get away from these zombies. I love this machine pistol. Especially like you put the 2x scope on it. Alright, I hear a player. Little floating thing. The little floaty yes, no guy loves my head from Tron. Yeah.
Reloading.
Damn. Somebody's getting lit up.
Pick your guts off the floor.
Damn, that dude almost got me with that Semtex.
Close one. Loading fresh.
You're on fire. I mean, it's kind of in the name, you know, Firehawk.
Hostile UAV in the
Yeah, that dude over there hit me with a I'll grab these kits. Hit me with the Semtex. Luckily, he didn't stick me. It landed behind me, but it still did some damage.
Switching max.
Okay, where the hell are all these airdrops coming? I mean, shit, where is he?
New mag.
Who for a second, because Mike's was his favorite thing. That movie was way extra. Way extra in a good way or in a bad way? Although I'm not surprised. Pretty much anything Jack Black does is extra. Way cheesy. Okay. Where is he? Where is he? I couldn't do it. I have heard that, yeah, that it's very cheesy. I kind of hate the Lava Chicken song. I'm not gonna lie. I know some people that absolutely love it, but I was not a fan. Oh shit! Oh!
Taking effective fire.
Damn it!
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
Oh, crap! I don't have any armor plates. I can't believe I just did that.
Reloading.
I don't think that was the guy that was chasing me.
Moving to my mark.
Damn. Come on.
You're losing ground. Moving.
Cancel that.
Come on, buddy.
Loading fresh mag.
Walk over here so I can shoot you. Stop moving! Thank you.
And they said I couldn't be a sniper.
Crap. I need to move or I'm gonna die to the gas a second time. Shit. Like that. So I got an armor break on that guy, but office in the hospital, I'll have to get up early with the boy. Okay, well, I hope that she starts feeling better. I'll be praying for her. So I gotta dip out. Okie dokie. Well, hey, thank you so much for popping into stream and you know, hanging out. I really appreciate it. I very much appreciate it, and I really hope that, you know, your wife starts doing better, and, you know, if there's anything you guys need, let me know. Yeah, anytime. We will catch you next stream. Got a player up here. Oh damn! Where'd that sniper shot come from? Quiet.
Changing max.
Shit. Oh, come on. How the hell many mines did that dude have?
Mark the two safe zones.
Damn!
25 remain.
Damn! That's not a good way to go out.
We'll get them back. Flight rates are restocked. Advise you to load up now.
Alright, well, I think it's time to switch over to do some Slime Rancher. 8 kills, 2 deaths. Not my best, not my worst. Alright, we're gonna switch over to Slime Rancher, guys. PlayStation is stupid. It doesn't let me actually switch games without ending the stream, so I will be right back in just a second.